This right here is a hot water tank. And you know what's the best thing about hot water tanks? They like to break on a Friday night. And so our work was to rip it out and replace it with 2 tankless water heaters. But before we began, the hardest thing about going from a hot water tank to hot water heaters is the venting. You're probably thinking, why do they have 4 people standing around waiting for this cut, including the cameraman? That's because we had to open up this wall to make sure that we could run our venting up to the roof from the existing B vent. Now, if you've done a lot of replacements, you can tell that removing a B vent is not that simple, especially when it's almost ingrained into the walls. But luckily, we found the offset and we were able to shake that pipe out and get our new venting in. When we found out we could put in our new venting, it was go time for the rest of our 2 tankless water heaters. Now there's going to be another question asking, why are we putting 2 tankless water heaters instead of the same water heater back in? Well, that's because with 2 tankless water heaters, we have a lot more redundancy. The only problem is we had to do this job at night. So as you can see, we're lacking on material and manpower. All right, Calvary is here. It's time to get done. Let's go, ladies. As you know, I'm not in the field much anymore because starting a business means giving your work away to your guys, because if you keep working in your business, you won't have the time to work on your business, which is why most of the times it's such a treat for me to be able to get back on the field, and these nighttime calls are always the best because they need us to get this hot water back and running ASAP. But it doesn't mean we can't stop for a snack, because who doesn't like McDonald's fries? Anyway, the process took us about 8 hours to do, but we couldn't really fully complete the venting, so we had to go back the next day, drill our Centrotherm B vent adapter, and get these venting done properly. Once that was good, we just made sure the operations were good with the units, and we got hot water running again.